Hey guys, what's up? It's Dr. Greeney here. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We're hanging out, doing a little live stream. So I appreciate you guys joining. Don't know. I'm trying to stream to another platform too, but I don't know if that's working today. So either way, we're here on TikTok. Again, I'm Dr. Dylan Greeney. I'm a board certified dermatologist. I'm here to help you get your best skin. So if you got any questions at all, feel free to ask. And I'd be really happy to help answer any questions you got. Thank you guys for being here again. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend so far. But it's not over yet. I used to do these skincare lives every Sunday, and really hoping that you guys, I've been a little sick, so I haven't been on as much. So feel free to ask any questions you guys got. For the people that are here in the chat, you feel free to just tap that screen. That definitely helps get more people in the chat, get some great skincare questions in here. So I would love to have you guys hop on and ask those questions. So if you got anything at all, feel free to ask. I'm just gonna pull this up and see. Looks like it does say it's up. Let's see if it's actually working though. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, good. So it's working. Sweet. So happy Sunday to you. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Again, we can talk about any kind of skincare questions. If you guys got products, if you've got questions about skincare conditions, procedures, anything like that, I'm happy to discuss that with you. So just feel free to drop any questions you got. Thailand checking in. So good to have you guys again. Dylan Greeney, dermatologist, Louisville, Kentucky. What's up? You're not far from me. I'm actually going to be down there not too long. So yeah, anything you got, feel free to tap that screen if you're here, and we'll make sure we can talk about any kind of skincare products. I've tried almost all of them. And again, so what order do I apply Metro Gel with your serums? So it's kind of tough because your serums are a little bit, your serums are a little bit thinner than gels generally. So with that though, you've got Metro Gel with the prescription treatment. So with your prescription treatments, you kind of want to get those on your face first. I am live on both platforms actually, Henry, so thanks so much for being here. Henry, one of the best supporters of the channel and a community member for a real long time. So I'm actually live on both platforms right now. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions you got. I'm doing it for my computer and for my phone. So I got a new thing I'm going to be doing though today, so I can show products on a second camera. So if you guys want to see the products we're talking about, you can check it out. Skin lupus. Okay guys, so we're getting into the deep stuff. So skin lupus, lupus is something that can affect the skin, or it can affect other parts of the body. So it's an autoimmune condition, so your body's kind of fighting itself. But there's a lot of treatments we can do for it. Can you get fillers if you're still on blood thinners? You can, but just know that it's going to be a little bit higher risk of a bruise. So that's what you got to know about that. A little bit higher risk of a bruise. So that is this, you definitely want to disclose that to your injector. Alternating TCA peels and microneedling, I think that's a great option, guys. So alternating those TCA peels with microneedling, really nice option, because your microneedling is generally maybe gonna, I don't know, get a little deeper. It's gonna stimulate collagen in a different way, so you're kind of hitting the skin from deeper down and then also on the surface. So TCA peels are one of my favorite. That's not something you should be doing at home. Just so make sure you're having it done by somebody. Good evening, Shama, good to have you here. So thank you guys so much, the ones that are here, for tapping that screen. You can keep tapping that screen and it will get more people in the chat, get some great questions here. So again, is 41 too early for Juvederm? No way. So I do Juvederm a lot of times, even in 20-year-olds, because they're coming in to get their lips done and things like that. But definitely after 30, you start having some of that collagen loss. And when you have that collagen loss, then you can use those fillers to get some volume rejuvenation. And it's going to help around the nasolabial folds. I have a little old filler in the jawline. That's kind of some stuff I've had done. Skincare unboxing today, Henry, that's a great question. I don't have a ton, but I've got a little bit of skincare to unbox today. So we will be unboxing a little bit of skincare. I think I have only 3 packages total, but yeah, I'm happy to do that. You guys could ask any questions in the chat. Don't feel ashamed. So we'll do a little skincare unboxing. Really appreciate you guys being here today. So Dr. Dylan Greeney, board certified dermatologist, here to help you get your best skin. Let's get this up to 500 likes, 500 taps. Keep tapping that screen, guys. I have scars from HA on my bottom. Can I do peels there? So the issue is with the scars, I don't know if you're talking about textural abnormalities or if you're talking about dark spots. The dark spots are probably best treated with some like over-the-counter type treatments would be your better bet. You should look at a brand called Topicals Faded. It's a really, really nice brand, and that can help kind of gently exfoliate the skin and inhibit some of those melanocytes that are making the dark spots. So I would definitely look into that. Look into that for sure. And then peels, you got to be careful because doing deeper peels off of the face are more prone to complications. So you can't be as aggressive in those areas when you're doing peels. Is yoga good for face skin? So yoga in general is a good idea. Hello, hi, good to see you. My mom is in the chat, so hello mama, love you so much. Marion, Illinois. So Rama Bulana says, which product is good for dark spots? So again, that Topicals Faded is one of my favorites for dark spots. I was looking to see if I got it sitting around here close to where I can grab it, because it'd be great to show you guys. But yeah, Topicals Faded, I would try that. So so yeah, yoga, good idea. So I really like yoga in general. I mean, staying healthy, staying active, eating a healthy, balanced diet, good idea. As far as the facial massage and that kind of stuff, I don't really believe in a ton on that front. But it does feel good. It's a little meditative. So I think that's all very, very good. So how long does it take for Faded to work? So with really any topical skincare, you're going to have to give it time. Okay. You know, a lot of these you want to rate over months. Don't really rate it over days or weeks. Thank you guys for this 600 likes. Let's get it to 1K. You guys tap that screen and we'll get it to 1K, guys. The more taps, the better the questions we have in here and the more people we have in the chat. I'm here to help everybody get their best skin. Again, I'm Dr. Dylan Greeney. I'm a board certified dermatologist, and I'm here to answer your skincare questions today. We can talk about skincare routines, affordable skincare procedures, anything. So my son is 6 and has an insulin pump. Can we avoid scar tissue? So, you know, I personally, I'm not an endocrinologist or anything like that, but I know with doing injections like with insulin or anything else, like rotating sites and areas is very important. So it's very amazing the kind of technology that's out now to help patients with diabetes, because you can just control stuff so well compared to how you used to. So yeah, Faded, you want to think about over, yeah, a period of months. So let's see, is dermaplaning good? So Angelica, great question. So dermaplaning, for those of you guys that don't know, dermaplaning is basically like shaving your face. So the benefit for guys is we basically are shaving our face every day, or most of us are. So we're kind of getting that benefit just by doing it. I've done a few videos on dermaplaning, recent reaction videos on dermaplaning too. I really like it. I think that if you do it and you're gentle about it, you can get really, really smooth skin. Your products are going to go on better. They're going to absorb better. So I do like dermaplaning. You have to be a little careful. I know some people can do it. You know, I know some people can do it every single day, but generally like maybe every 4 weeks or so, kind of look at that, doing it. You know, you just don't want to overdo it, guys. What was my major in college? I was a biology major. So, BS. I was a minor in chemistry and a minor in economics. So what are you studying again, Henry? Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate the feedback, my love. My wife says the stream looks good, so thank you, love. Dry brushing the skin, including the face. I've done some articles on dry brushing, and dry brushing is like a way of like kind of stimulating blood flow to the skin. So there's that, but then also it might just kind of gently exfoliate the skin. So I know people that do it feel that it's very meditative, and I think that's a good thing. That's fine. And I kind of like a little physical exfoliation, but you got to keep in mind it is a little rough on your skin. So just start slow, you know, but as part of a normal skincare routine, you know, if it gets you up, gets you going in the morning, I say go for it. What major is best for medical school? The best major that would help you the most. So pretty much I think physiology. If you got a program with a physiology, Do you game? What games do you play? Chungus, I do game. I do game, and I play a lot of Warzone, and used to be a PUBG player, so usually FPS games. What exfoliant should I use on nights off from Tret? I've been using the P50 now. Too strong, need a ABPHA though. So I would look into the Paula's Choice chemical exfoliant. I think that would be a really, really nice thing to rotate with your retinoids. I know, Chungus, it was the saddest that PUBG died because they had it so right. Have I ever treated dairy disease without Accutane? Oh, certainly have. It's hard to treat though, so you're always fighting like a bit of a battle with it. Why am I still getting acne every 7 months of Accutane? So Nick, there's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things that can happen with Accutane. You know, it's weight-based dosing for most people. A lot of people notice, depending on, like, say you've been on a low dose for 7 months, well, maybe you're just not at your goal dose yet. Some people, you know, need more. Some people are going to higher doses now. Those are all things to consider. So thank you guys so much for the 1.6K taps. Let's get to 2K. Feel free to tap that screen and to get more people in the chat, and we'll get more great questions. Again, I'm Dr. Dylan Greeney, board certified dermatologist. I'm here to help you get your best skin. So if you got any skincare questions, feel free to follow and like. Okay, guys, if you want to tap that follow, feel free. If you want to drop those hearts, it's greatly appreciated because that is basically the fuel for the live stream. What are the daily essentials to maintain supple skin and reduce premature lines? So Soul for Real, that is an amazing question. So, and that puts us right into a category we can kind of talk about, you know, basically doing a really great skincare routine. So there's 3 things that I think that everybody should be doing for your skincare. So with those 3 things are basically going to be a vitamin C serum. You want to do a great vitamin C serum, and I'll show you guys one here. So let me just throw this on the cam over here. Now, full disclosure, I am an advisor for this company, but I don't think there's a better vitamin C that's out right now, especially for the money, than Brandify. So what you want to do is you want to cleanse your skin. Nice, gentle cleanser. Soul for Real, thanks for sharing, by the way. You guys share the stream to help everybody get their best skin, and that is super duper helpful. So thank you for sharing. So what you guys want to be doing for your skincare routine is you want to have nice, clean skin. You want to dry your skin, and then the first thing you're going to pretty much apply is a vitamin C serum. So I would definitely apply a vitamin C serum, usually at about a 15% vitamin C, because it's not going to be too irritating. It's still going to be effective. Okay, guys. So Brandify vitamin C for everybody listening. Amazing one. Again, I am an advisor. So full disclosure there that I am an advisor for Brandify, but Brandify is amazing. It can be found on Amazon. It's like $50. So it's a good deal because it's basically a similar formula to SkinCeuticals, which, as you guys know, if you're skincare fanatics, that's about $170. So you're saving a ton of money. The other thing you want to do is a great sunscreen. One of my favorite sunscreen brands is Elta MD. So Elta MD is amazing. I really like their tinted sunscreens. Pretty much any of them are great. They have a lot of hybrid ones that are based on a mix of mineral sunscreen and chemical sunscreen. And sunscreen is one of the most important things that you can be doing in your skincare routine because it's so protective. The other thing you're going to do every single night to get your best skin is you're gonna do a retinoid or retinol at bedtime. Okay, my favorite one over the counter is La Roche-Posay Adapalene. La Roche-Posay Adapalene used to be prescription only. It was called Adapalene. Differin made it. Now you can get it La Roche-Posay. The instructions on the box are amazing. For the people that are watching on the other platforms, I'll put the product up for you guys so you guys can see. So there you go. So you guys can see that. That's the La Roche-Posay Adapalene, and that's something you should definitely look into if you're trying to get the best anti-aging benefit. For those of you guys that don't know, using a retinoid or retinol every single night has so many benefits, because with using a retinol or a retinoid, you're going to basically thin out the dull, dead, dry skin that's on the surface of our skin. You're going to actually stimulate the dermis to thicken up. That's that juicy, plump layer of your skin that just supports all your skin integrity. And so you want to do that as well. So that's the basics of a skincare routine, and I hope that helps you. Prescription tretinoin, Mackenzie, by the way, I saw your I saw your comment there. That was super nice of you to say. I'm so happy that you enjoy the channel and you get something out of this. It's been super, super beneficial and awesome to help so many people over the last 3 years. So as I tell people a lot of the times, you know, I can only see 20 or 30 patients a day, you know, in my clinic, but I can reach hundreds of thousands of people on here. Henry, great question about the LTMD UV Luminous. You're really up on it, and I'd be happy to show you that. Okay. Actually, I have one around here. It's just not in reach. So, so I want to get back to, let's see, did I enlist or was I an officer? I enlisted. And then Mackenzie, again, thank you so much for the love on the channel. Let me see. So Mackenzie had asked a question. Oh, prescription tretinoin, is it worth it? It absolutely is worth it. So prescription tretinoin is a very, very, it's one of the best things you can do for your skin. So if you can get a prescription for that, I highly, highly recommend it. I've tried multiple hyaluronic acids and moisturizer. Skin always feels tight and dry. Help. So Sarah, what you want to do is just get Vichy Mineral 89. So Vichy Mineral 89 is an amazing one. So I would definitely try the Vichy Mineral 89 as your hyaluronic acid. Now the key is in the wintertime, you know, the HAs built into moisturizers is a fine idea, but it's hard to put just an HA serum on your skin in the winter because the humidity is so low, and it may dry out and kind of get flaky for you. So we don't want that to happen. So what I would say is you got to use your Vichy Mineral 89, and then you got to put on a moisturizer after that. So like the CeraVe, you know, the CeraVe lotion or a cream is what you want to do. Adapalene 0.3 prescription. Does it have anti-aging benefits? It sure does. Best lotion for psoriasis, just go CeraVe. A lot of times you're going to need to, you know, you're going to need to use some prescription treatments too, because your over-the-counters are probably not going to be enough to get that under control. Mackenzie, oh, thanks so much. Cystic acne on the forehead. If you're dealing with true cystic acne, you're pretty much going to need prescription therapy, because cystic acne can be, you know, it can be scarring. So you obviously don't want to scar. And so, you know, you want to get that treated as aggressively as you can. You can start with a good, you know, cleanser, like either a benzoyl peroxide cleanser or salicylic acid cleanser. Start with that first. And then just kind of build up. So you start with a cleanser, and then at nighttime, you need to be using that adapalene. Just keep in mind, it's going to take 6 weeks at least to see improvement. So that's the biggest problem that people have, is they try to, you know, use a skincare product for a week, or even I have people come in for a month and say, oh, it was helping, and then it stopped helping me. And the reality is, no, it wasn't helping you in a month. It just simply wasn't. It was just, our skin normally ebbs and flows, and sometimes we break out and sometimes we don't. And so people perceive that as this, you know, product helping them, but it's really going to take 3 months to actually see an improvement for this. So, Pat the Cat, thanks for the hearts. Love you, babe. And, so yeah, so you got to use these skincare products. You can't be switching skincare every week, because you're never going to get anywhere, and you're never going to know, you know, how to what works even. You're not, you know, so it's one of the biggest misconceptions that my patients have. Thank you guys so much. 3.7K taps. Why don't we get it to 5K? There's like a, you know, 75 of you guys here. Just tap that screen. You guys can run it up to 100. We'll be at 5K in no time. Thank you guys for the support, and I hope that I'm helping you. Is the music working for you guys? Does it sound okay? Does my mic sound okay? Let me know. Cradle cap on babies' faces. So sometimes with little babies, less is more. Things like mineral oil, you know, just kind of putting some of that on there just to soften it up is usually all you need to do. Face tightening, depending on how aggressive. If you're sitting there and you're wanting to, like, you know, you're pulling on your face like, oh, I need this kind of lift, you know, you got to talk about surgery. If you're young and healthy, there's all kinds of things you can do. Microneedling with radio frequency is an option. You're not going to get dramatic tightening with that, but it can help. Sealers, what's up? Good to have you, man. So good to have you. Thanks so much for your subscription, by the way. I appreciate you being here. And we got to get you on Twitch, man. We got to build you a rig and get you gaming. Baby birthmark on the forehead called a salmon patch. Yeah, so those can be treated with lasers if you wish. Obviously, if you're comfortable in your own skin. Thank you so much, Cheetah. I'm glad you like the setup. It's fun. It's fun. I'm trying some new stuff today, so I'm glad that it looks good and everything. So let's see. I have rosacea. All the sunscreens, even completely minerals, burn my face. What should I do? Well, you got to use a sunscreen. You got to find a good one. How long does it burn your face for is the question, because I kind of tell people, you know, if you're feeling like a little burn for like 15 seconds after applying a product, you know, the benefit of that way outweighs that little burn period. Why does my face flush for no reason? Well, our friend here was talking about rosacea, and that's probably it, guys. Also, thanks. We hit 5K taps, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. AviClear, I don't really have any opinion on that. Best over-the-counter azelaic acid, you got two options. So I would say either go with the Ordinary, or you could go with Inky List. Inky List is a little bit newer, and it's kind of cool because it's formulated with like a little bit of a green tint to it, so it masks redness nicely. So I would kind of lean towards doing that, the Inky List one. Like 10 minutes in the spots where rosacea is the worst. Yeah. So I don't know. I still think as rosacea, you know, honestly, I think you got to be using your sunscreen every single day. If you haven't tried Ultimate MD, then I think you really got to try Ultimate MD. Gina, let's see. So I will try to scroll back a little bit. There's obviously a lot of questions, so I don't mean to skip anybody. So Gina is asking about Morpheus 8 treatments. So Morpheus, for you guys don't know that about anti-aging. So radio frequency microneedling has been a really popular trend lately, and it's a way that basically it's microneedling where it kind of stamps down in your skin, and they're insulated needles that go into your skin, and it delivers like some radio frequency underneath to stimulate, you know, give some heat and basically stimulate collagen. So that's what Morpheus basically is, and it's a good treatment. But you know, I always tell people with acne scars, we're always aiming to make them look better. We're probably never going to make them invisible. So every dermatologist I've seen has perfect looking skin. Well, I will promise you my skin's not perfect. In fact, you might even be able to see a fresh pimple right there. And a lot of this is I have some good lighting, right? So good lighting, you know, tinted sunscreen. So my skin looks better than it probably is. I think that YouTube is a little less forgiving. So I'm also streaming over there right now, SwolMD Skincare. So a little less forgiving. You might be able to see my real skin a little bit better over there. So I'm looking real glowy on TikTok though. TikTok always makes us look our best. So let's see. So is it safe to use hydroquinone and Retin-A on alternating days, or should I use one or the other? So you can use these things combined, or you can actually rotate them. That's no problem at all. You can totally do that. Someone's asking me when my next Call of Duty stream is. I don't know, maybe tonight. Steelers, maybe tonight I'll do it. So I was playing a little bit. I was playing like campaign last night. Is Vaseline okay to use in the face at night if extra dry? Absolutely, Ariana. So some of the folks that use that, they call it slugging, obviously, because it kind of slug up. You're all greasy like a slug, and it was a big time trend on social media, and it's a great option, especially for the winter. You know, if nothing else, if you get dry eyelids or dry lips, it's a perfect thing. A lot of people put it on their hands, throw on some gloves, some nice cotton gloves, and it's great. What's a trendy skincare product that you don't think works? Oh gosh, this is a good one. Oh man, what do I not think works? That's so tough. Have to think about that one, honestly. So thanks so much for the shares, guys. When you guys share the live stream, it helps so much because we get to reach more people and help more people get their best skin. It's not too often that you get to just sit and chat with a board certified dermatologist for free and ask all your skincare questions. So I appreciate you guys being here. Does face tools work? I do like them. There's a lot of crazy tools out there now, like some of these new ones from Medicube. So I just did a YouTube video on these, but it's kind of wild. This one's air shot, so it like delivers like a little tiny electrical pulse to your skin, creating channels to increase absorption of your skincare. Really cool. They do internal research. This one kind of this is the Booster H, and it basically vibrates and also does like a little electrical stimulation to the skin. Daisy, I'm a copy of your son. Seriously? That's super cool. Is it because of all this in the background, or do I actually look like him? Best acne solution, Bunny. I would say if you guys are looking for a great acne routine, you can tap the link in my bio, go to my Amazon store, and then click on acne routine, and the whole routine's there. But we were talking a lot about that earlier because acne is such a common problem for people. So the folks out there with acne, you know, you want to use, I like benzoyl peroxide cleansers in the morning, and then If you use the benzoyl peroxide cleanser in the morning, like 4 or 5%, then at bedtime use adapalene. You can get it from La Roche-Posay. It's a really, really nice product that's going to help over 6 weeks. Do a TikTok a day. Do a TikTok about a day of a dermatologist. Oh, that'd be cool. I could probably swing that. What are your thoughts in Korean skin or sunscreens? So I've got a bunch in a box over there, and I actually haven't tried them, but I know people love Korean sunscreens and Korean skincare products. So yeah, so I don't know. I have to try them out. Normal skin. So best serum to brighten the circle under your eyes. So under eye circles are really tough. I got a freaking awesome video for you guys that I've already edited. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm actually doing laser around the eyes. It's insane. So I'm going to post that soon, so be on the lookout for that. But if you're looking for a serum or a cream, Brandify does make a good one. Again, if you guys are just joining the stream, I am advisor for Brandify, so there's a little bit of conflict of interest there, but I am an advisor for them because I think it's such a great product. So you can look for their retinol eye cream. That's a really, really great option for you. And see, Ben, I missed the Freudian slip. Oh gosh. I large pore recommendations. So I would go with the salicylic acid cleanser from Inky List. It's a really, really nice one. So I would try that. And then psoriasis, ideally you're going to want to, see a dermatologist to make sure you're getting your best treatment with the dermatologist, because prescription treatments are the way to go. There's a lot of steroid free options now for people that are freaked out about steroids. So best product for body acne. So I would look at the brand Acne Free. You can actually get that at Walmart, and they make a really, really nice salicylic acid body spray, and you can just spray that on the areas like your chest and back. It makes it really easy to reach. So, all right, guys, 6.6K taps. Why don't we run it up to 75K? Or not 75K. Damn, it'd be great if we run it up 75K, but 7.5K. Tap that screen, guys. We got like 100 people here. Just tap that screen. You can run it up 100 a piece. Hey, maybe we'll get to 10K taps. I don't know. So if I'm helping you, feel free to tap that screen. Again, I'm Dr. Dylan Greeney. I'm a board certified dermatologist. I'm here to help you get your best skin. Favorite professional skincare brand? As far as professional skincare brand, I really, really like, as far as professional skincare brand, I do like Skin Medica. I like Zeo. Both of these are really, really good. So those are awesome, awesome products. So is tretinoin long-term damaging to the liver? No, absolutely not. Tretinoin is very safe to use long-term, and I definitely recommend using it. The longer, the better. I tell people if you're going to be 50 and want to look 40, if you want to be 40, you want to look 30, and then tretinoin is the way, along with good sunscreen use, guys. Sherlock, thanks for the follow. Nicolo says, is there anything I could do for redness on the face when it's cold and gets dry? So look for some of the most gentle moisturizers. A really, really nice option is Aven. So Aven moisturizer is a fantastic one. Meg, thanks so much for joining. It's good to have you, Meg. So using the benzoyl peroxide and planning on, so yeah, the Aven moisturizer I want to say. And then if you're dealing with redness all the time, look at doing some cosmetic lasers like PDL or BBL, IPL, those kind of things. Using benzoyl peroxide and planning on using the azelaic after in the morning. That's okay. Yeah. Hair loss with PCOS. So yeah, like women with PCOS, your testosterone levels are usually a little bit elevated too. And unfortunately, strong versions of testosterone can cause hair loss on the scalp. Hair loss is a really distressing condition for a lot of people, and dermatologists are the experts. So if you got a problem with your hair, skin, or nails, you need to be seeing a dermatologist. We don't study for 12 years for nothing. We aren't the top of our class for nothing. And we're here to help you with all these things. So elevated testosterone in the body can cause hair loss. It can cause it guys and women. So unfortunately for women, it also causes excess hair growth around the mouth. Okay. So tretinoin is like a strong version of retinol, by the way. So yeah, so it causes hair growth on the face, hair loss on the scalp. So those are some things to know about that. So different treatments, like a lot of women with PCOS are going to be on oral contraceptives to help with that, or sometimes we'll give them medicines like spironolactone, which can help block those testosterones that cause the hair loss. So thank you so much. It sounds like there was a sub there, so I appreciate that sub. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. Have you ever watched American Horror Stories episode on facelift? I haven't. Anything to help with KP? I really like amlactin. That's one of my favorite products. The CeraVe SA lotion is another good option. So great questions today, guys. Are AHAs in moderation good for redness? No, not really. Most likely your AHAs are going to increase your redness. So what is this? Soarzi? Hey, I have scarlet fever, bumpy rash on my face. Any recommendations to improve it? So you got to kind of let that ride out, my friend. Make sure to see your dermatologist in person. So I wish you the best and get healthy soon. What are the best products for rosacea? So Shirley, what I would say is Aven's very gentle. The La Roche-Posay Tolerian gentle hydrating cleanser is a nice one. And Vanicream. So Vanicream is a really, really well-known brand that's very affordable too. Thank you guys. Almost 10K taps. I hope I'm helping you guys. I'm hoping I'm helping you guys. Do you guys want to do a little skincare unboxing? I only got like a few different things here. We can do a skincare unboxing if you guys are into that. If you are, drop a box in the chat. If not, that's okay. We'll keep talking about questions. What are the chances to become a dermatologist? Well, it's tough. It's tough, to be honest. So how I'll put it to you guys is basically at my residency program, for example, we interviewed. So no, sorry. We have 4 spots per year. 4 spots per year. 600 people apply to those 4 spots. We interview 30 people and we take the 4. So that's just at one residency program. So you're welcome, Soarzi. Happy to help you. So it's pretty tough. Okay, now there's a lot of there's a lot of programs in the country, but it's still hard. You got to keep in mind too, of those 600 applicants, it's really the best applicants in the world. Did I have a good MCAT score? My MCAT score actually wasn't all that great. So my step 1 score was pretty good. My step 2 score was phenomenal. But my MCAT score actually wasn't that good. I think being a U.S. Army veteran helped me through that part of my life. So yeah, it's hard, Henry, but you got this, bro. You got this. If you want it, you can get it. What's the best skincare products for sensitive skin? I really like Aven and I like Vanicream. So Avene. Let's see. Okay, guys. Oh man, wow, 10K taps. We did it. I don't know. Maybe the next stop's 15K taps. So feel free to tap that screen if you're here. If I'm helping you, you can share the live. I see like 9 or 10 of you guys shared the live. So sharing it with a friend, free skincare advice from a dermatologist. So your friend will know you love them. So retired veteran here. Awesome to meet you here. Great meeting you. And thanks for your service. Skincare tour. Man, my little area up here is not in condition to do a tour, but I'll get stuff together. I'll give you guys a tour. It is a nightmare up here. I've got about a dumpster full of boxes and it's a mess. Squalane products that was made in Berkeley lab. So I'm not real familiar with those in particular. Hey, what's up, Hearts? Good to have you. What do you call small bumps on the cheeks? They're not white or black, significantly darker than the skin. I think what you're talking about probably is DPNs. It's called dermatosis papulosa nigrans. Best self tanner. I've used like Fake Bake. That's one. There's a really, really gradual one I used. I think it was by Jane Iredell. So yeah, good questions, guys. Let's see. Oh, take care, Ariana. What do hives on my hands mean? Is this type of eczema? Hives really aren't necessarily a type of eczema. I have prurigo nodules. What can I do? So one of the things you want to look at is break the habit of rubbing and picking the nodules. And it sounds really super silly, but my best advice is get a worry stone. So a worry stone's like a smooth flat rock. You can probably find them on Amazon, and just use that worry stone. Like anytime you feel yourself rubbing or picking, just stop and then start using the worry stone. And usually after a few weeks of doing that, sometimes you could break the habit. It's pretty common to kind of relapse. I pick at the nail, like my skin on my thumbnails, and it's helped me break that habit like 3 or 4 times. Right now I'm in a full relapse and my nails all goofed up because of it, but it's okay. But prurigo is a hard one. There's also a new indication from a medicine called Dupixent that's been helpful for people with prurigo. How do we remove skin tags in the armpits? So skin tags in the armpits, yeah, really frustrating. With the skin tags in the armpits, basically what's going on with that is you know, there's a lot of times people sometimes are a little overweight, there's a little more friction, and then when you're overweight you get a little bit of insulin resistance, you get increased levels of insulin in your body. It's a growth factor, so it can make your skin thicken up. So that's one of the reasons. Cleanser for acne skin, my favorite cleanser for acne skin is the CeraVe 4% benzoyl peroxide cleanser. It's a really, really nice option. Is laser the only treatment for broken capillaries? Well, sometimes we can just lightly electrodesiccate it, and that's basically zapping them with like a little hot little stick. We can numb it up and zap it, but laser is definitely the best. So Janet, I am in, I'm so happy I helped you there, JM Nellis, no problem. Where am I located? I'm in Southern Indiana, little city called Evansville. If you enlist in the military, does the military pay for medical school? So if you enlist in the military, no. You'd have to, you know, you'd have to join on a special type of thing. So Nellis, thanks for the rose, appreciate it. If you, yeah, so you got to kind of set it up, you know, recruiters to tell you a lot of stuff, but no, I got pretty lucky. You know, the military paid for my undergrad, and I was from, at the time I was from Illinois, which is really good for to his veterans. So I basically got the state to pay for my school, which is really nice. Can you give a skincare routine products for teen with normal skin? So yeah, really all you need is a good cleanser. So I would definitely look at doing like your, you know, do your, like your CeraVe cream to foam cleanser. That would be a really nice option, and a great sunscreen, because I think if people get introduced to like a decent sunscreen in their youth, they're probably more likely to wear it. I think the problem is a lot of people get a really crappy sunscreen and then never want to use it again. So we don't want that to happen, you know. Skin tags in the armpits, by the way, are basically numbed up and snipped off. What's a good moisturizer for mature skin? The best moisturizer is out. Ooh, can't talk. The best moisturizer that's out there is CeraVe lotion. So you do CeraVe lotion, you can do CeraVe cream. Legs furious are welcome. Angiokeratomas, my dermatologist told me there's nothing that can be done. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can see Vicky Joe, it's good to see you. It's been a while. I used Dupixent for asthma, but it's not helping the skin. Oh, well, I hate to hear that. I was hoping it'd help you more. I see a dermatologist for HS. I'm on Humira. Any weird tricks that patients have found helpful? Just one of my over-the-counter like favorites is I really like CLN body wash. So it's called CLN body wash, and that's a really, really nice option that you could try. So I would try that CLN body wash, and that's a good option. Is CO2 laser good for hooded eyes? So yeah, if you're going to an expert, CO2 laser can be helpful for sure. I got an awesome video that I'm posting. I just did the laser on Friday, and I edited the video yesterday, so I'm gonna have to show you guys that. What helps with eczema? So with eczema, you got to use a great moisturizer multiple times a day, usually, particularly after the shower, and then you definitely want to use it, you know, if you need to. If it's bad and it's really interfering with your life, you need to get some prescription therapies too. So but yeah, good soak and seal method, good moisturizer use, because with eczema, basically the glue between your skin cells is just not as prominent. So it lets kind of bad stuff in, it lets your good water and stuff out, so your skin dehydrates, get irritated. So you got to restore that barrier. What requirements do you have to meet to get Accutane? Well, usually for my patients, so Accutane, as you guys probably know, is one of the strongest and best treatments for acne. It's the only treatment that can cure acne permanently. So yeah, with that, usually I want people to try some safer, simpler, easier options first. If they fail them, then we can look at doing, you know, we can look at doing your Accutane, you know. So if they're scarring, you can kind of jump right to Accutane if you want, because obviously those scars are permanent. So we don't want to leave people with permanent scarring. You know, I want to make sure your blood counts and everything are normal and healthy, because I don't want to. I'm not sure why you're not hearing either. Everyone else seems to be hearing, so make sure to turn your volume up, turn your phone off silent, tap the screen once, because sometimes maybe if you're not in actual video, Snail rescue line from Peach Slices. Tell you what, the snail mucin is been really popular. I'm familiar with the one from CosRx, but Peach Slices, I've tried a few of their products, but I haven't tried the snail stuff. Slugging, Allie, slugging is a nice option. So just be a little careful. If you're super acne prone, you may clog some pores up, but that's definitely something worth trying. So I would do that. So all right guys, hey, we're almost at 15k taps already. If I'm helping you guys, just tap that screen, tap that screen. Allie's like, oh my god, what is slugging? So slugging is basically when you take a heavy ointment like Eucerin, Aquaphor, or Vaseline, and do a thin layer of that on your skin. Now most of the time, you know, obviously during the day you can't really tolerate that, but to do that at night is totally doable, and it basically reduces the water loss from your skin by 99%. So if you want to stay hydrated or restore a damaged skin barrier, there's probably no better way to do it. Dry lip products, the same thing actually. Eucerin, Aquaphor, Vaseline, that's your best bet for it. Lissy, thanks so much for sharing the live. I really appreciate all you guys for sharing the live. If you guys love skincare and I'm helping you, feel free to tap the follow. I'd love to have you guys here. If you're over on YouTube right now, feel free to subscribe. We got another feed running over on YouTube, and on YouTube I actually got a product cam too, so you guys can see the products that we're talking about. So if you guys don't subscribe on YouTube, it's Swollen D Skincare, and I love your support over there. LEZ, thanks so much for joining up. Moisturizer for acne skin, you want to look for oil-free and non-comedogenic on the label. Go with CeraVe, it's a great option. Thank you guys for tapping that screen, guys. We're almost at 15k taps. You guys can each tap that screen like 100 times and we'll get like 15 or 20k taps real quick. Thanks so much. I appreciate the support, guys. Acne worse as an adult other than a teen, why? Yeah, it's a good question. Some people make it through the teenage years. Could it be products? Could it be hormonal shifts? All these things are possible. Triluma is a great treatment for melasma and dark spots. It's a combination of a few medicines, a topical steroid, hydroquinone, and then tretinoin, which we all know and love. You can't use it forever though. You can't use it forever. You want to do it under the guidance of a dermatology, and you can actually have some bad side effects from it. So just be careful. Some people are super sensitive to it. So yeah, all great questions, guys. Why is my fave dry but my face dry but my nose gets so oily? I don't know what to do. Yeah, so you got the typical prototypical combination skin, so it's hard. Actually try moisturizing for a little bit regularly and see if that kind of balances out. How to treat adult acne. So Erica, a lot of times when I have women coming in with adult acne, usually for that I'll have them come in and then we'll usually do some oral medicines, because you kind of got to deal with that. There's the hormonal aspect of it. Usually there's a new product called Winlevi, which is a prescription treatment that topically addresses hormones, but a lot of people take a pill, and that's a really good way. Lindy, I'm so happy that you like my page. Thanks for being here. Thank all of you guys for being here in the 14k taps, almost at 15k. So for those of you guys who don't know, a great way to support the live is tap the screen, because if you tap the screen, it gets more people in the live. We help more people get their best skin. And again, I'm Dr. Dylan Greeney. I'm a board certified dermatologist, here to help you get your best skin. I've been on TikTok doing this for like 3 years, helping lots of people. And I love the DMs when people say, I listen to your advice. I got the best skin I ever have. It means the world to me. So thank you guys so much. Best way to get rid of PIE. Well, you can eat it. No, I'm just kidding. So PIE is post-inflammatory erythema. For those of you guys that don't know, it usually pops up in like lighter skinned people. A lot of times darker skin tones, it will, you know, instead of PIE, you'll get PIH. So PIH is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, meaning dark spots. So with PIE, really the best way, you can do tranexamic acid. You can find that in a variety of products, like Topicals has it. You can also do, you know, the Good Molecules discoloration serum is a really, really nice option. So all of these are good options that you can do for PIE. And then laser treatments, you can target redness with laser treatments. And if you're looking for a quicker result, that would be good. Oil blotting tissues, I mean, I prefer good skincare. To keep up with blotting your face with a paper, I mean, I think is a lot. I would just integrate, you know, the salicylic acid cleanser. I like the Inky List one. If you're super sensitive, consider trying, you know, the Vichy one. The Vichy one would be a nice option. Pulse dye laser for PIE is a great option. Yeah, you can do that. You can do BBL. So these are good. Large pores, what do I need to do? So guys, pores are normal. Everyone has them. They serve a purpose. They serve a purpose. So not a dermatologist here with some wild questions as usual. So fifth disease, slap cheek, parvo. Does it cause a rash in everyone? It doesn't. Are fillers the only solution for under eye hollows? Not really. It just kind of depends. You know, you can do laser under the eyes. You could do PRP under the eyes. Microneedling is a great treatment, low downtime and perfect for any skin type. Baza, thanks for the sharing, by the way. So I think I was looking for Alpha's question. What are some good face products for acne prone skin? So again, you guys want to be using adapalene every night at bedtime. That's the #1 best thing you can do. Thoughts on lip fillers? Safe. Fillers are not completely safe. That's why you want to go to an expert. Go to a board certified dermatologist or plastic surgeon. You don't want to just have anybody do your lip fillers. You want to have somebody that's comfortable with it. There's always risks. There's more risk with fillers than there are with Botox for sure. But if you guys have seen my IG page, SwolMD on IG, I love doing lips. It's actually my favorite cosmetic procedure to do. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So I would encourage you, you know, just look at your injector, look at the before and afters, make sure you're comfortable with the results and that. Inexpensive psoriasis treatments. So, you know, you need to get to a dermatologist and get that. I'm in Southern Indiana, for those of you guys asking. I just definitely knocked some stuff over, but it's okay. I'm okay. It's okay. Don't worry. What should I use for comedonal? So I'm in Southern Indiana, guys, Evansville. So what should I use for comedonal acne? So comedonal acne is the gold standard treatment is retinoid. So for your retinoids, like your options are pretty much, and Anna's right, I do the best lips. And Lindy, by the way, the airport's only 10 minutes from my office, so it's easy to fly here. Anybody can fly here and get your lips done by the one and only SwolMD, Dr. Greeney, myself. I'm here to help you guys. I'd love to see some of you guys in clinics for cosmetic procedures, so it's not a far trip. So you guys were asked about comedonal acne. With comedonal acne, you want to use a great retinoid like adapalene. You can get it from Acne Free, Differin, and Acne Free and Differin, or La Roche-Posay. La Roche-Posay is my favorite. So some people are asking, can you post pictures of what good products you would recommend? So a couple things. Link in my bio. Go to my Amazon store. I've got all of them listed there. The other option is on Instagram today. SwolMD on Instagram. I'm doing an actual Q&A in my story, so you can basically ask any question, and after I get off this live, I'm actually gonna go over there and start answering the questions. I answer like 100 questions over there. So, and I will link to products that I recommend and stuff, so it's really, really nice. So you guys can hit that up after this live if you want. I think it'd be helpful. Any new products lately? Any new stuff? I think you were here. I talked about the Tatcha rice polish, and I just talked about that video I posted today. Really, really nice. Really liking that. Oh, thank you, Henry. Yeah, you can give the thumb a rest if you want. I appreciate all the taps, and I see we're at 16.2k taps. So thank you, thank you, thank you. What made me choose dermatology, guys? So I am a dermatologist. I'm an expert at the hair, skin, and nails. What made me choose it? Okay, so I right out of high school, I joined the military. Okay, and originally I was going to do IT, but they just didn't have any jobs. So I wanted to do something that'd be helpful in the civilian world. So I actually joined as a healthcare professional, aka a combat medic. And then I went to nursing school in the military. I got deployed as a nurse to Iraq in 07, 08. I met some amazing doctors over there, along with a dermatologist that I worked for in the civilian side when I came home. So he's very inspirational. For those of you guys that don't know, obviously I'm biased, but dermatology is the best field in medicine because I get to do surgery, I get to do laser procedures, I get to help people, I get to cure cancer every single day, sometimes life-threatening cancer like melanoma. So get to do that. My patients get better. They see it. They have conditions that really like stigmatize, they're very stigmatized for it. Like someone with psoriasis, and people think, hey, people think, hey, like, is this contagious or whatever? So I get to help treat them and make them look and feel better. I get to do, let's see. So yeah, you get to look and feel better. We get to diagnose skin under the microscope. It's just like so diverse. You get to see kids of all ages, all the way up to like, I have like 100-year-old patients. So it's just an amazingly diverse field. People get better. For lifestyle wise, it's a good lifestyle too. It's like, there's some doctors that go to school for 20 years and then when they're out, they still work 120 hours a week. And like, that's not something I want to do. Like, I value my family, get to spend time with family, do what I want to do. Blue nevus, how common is it? I just found one on my thigh. They're like, I see like maybe like a couple a week or so. It's very fulfilling. So it's so good. Is azelaic acid good? Let's see. Is azelaic good for everyday morning use? Absolutely. It's a great option to do every day. So I definitely would recommend azelaic acid. It can help for dark spots. Speaking of, my melasma, most of it has gone away. I'm considering doing a chemical peel today, for better or worse. I might do a chemical peel today. It will be dermatologist provided, of course. Sunscreen recommendation. So my favorite sunscreen is either EltaMD UV clear tinted or Brandify SPF 46. So Brandify SPF 46 is a little bit cheaper, but EltaMD UV clear is a really, really good one. These are both great ones. And then I tell everybody I'm advisor for Brandify, but I'm advisor for Brandify because it's really good. You got a lot of feedback. Yeah, is there feedback? What's going on here? Oh, are you guys able to hear me okay? Sorry, someone was saying I got a lot of feedback, so I just want to make sure. I can take my mic down a little too if I need to. Huh. Yeah. So let me know. Make sure you guys can hear me. Thank you. Oh, okay. Good. Thank you. La Roche-Posay SPF worth the splurge or not? I like La Roche-Posay. They're actually very well known for their sunscreens, but I think if you're going to get a sunscreen, get EltaMD UV Clear. I like it better. I use EltaMD when I'm on vacation, like for my body sunscreen. They have some nice big bottles. I do that. I really love La Roche-Posay. Adapalene is like one of my favorite products. They got awesome acne spot treatments. So I love that. Their moisturizers are great, but I'm an EltaMD fan when it comes to your SPF. Is Skin Fix a good moisturizer? It's very good. It's a little bit very good option. So yeah, Skin Fix a little bit more expensive. So Lauren says, thanks for your service. What part of Iraq was I in? I was in Al Asad, Iraq. So thank you guys, by the way, for the taps. We're at almost 17k taps. I wonder what it would take to get to 20k taps. If you guys want to tap that screen, if I'm helping you, that would be a great way to support me. Really hope that's helping you guys. So for crepey skin, so again, you want to be using a great vitamin C every morning, and then you want to use a great sunscreen to protect your skin, and those things work great together. And then your adapalene at bedtime is about the best bet that you can do. Stay good and hydrated, because hydrated skin is happy skin. It's always going to look a little bit better when it's good and hydrated. How do I stop acne on the chin and around the mouth? So Colby, there's a few things that can happen there. You want to be on a great acne routine. So benzoyl peroxide 4%. You can find that in the link in my bio on my Amazon store. And then also your adapalene at bedtime. But keep in mind, sometimes people can get perioral dermatitis and it looks a lot like acne. So with that, you just want to make sure to always brush your teeth first, then wash your face or take your shower, because sometimes toothpaste can cause that irritation. Don't put any hydrocortisone on your face, because that can also do it. White bumps on the eyelids, what you're talking about is milia. Milia are basically these small white bumps that are basically clogged pores. Morpheus with PRP, go for it. I personally don't do Morpheus. Very trendy right now. It's a good treatment. And then PRP may help you heal a little faster. And the patients I do PRP on really like it. So I would talk to your doctor about their Triluma. Can sunscreen irritate sensitive skin? Even mineral UV clear irritated my skin. So UV clear is a mix of actually physical and chemical sunscreen. So it's actually got both. You could go with like the UV pure. I think the UV daily also is a pure mineral sunscreen. You might want to try that. Any recommendations for tinted SPF? Yeah, I would definitely try either the LTMD UV Clear or try the Brandify SPF 46. So that's very good. You can find those in the link in my bio on my Amazon store. So yeah, guys, this has been amazing. I really appreciate all of you guys being here. You guys can find me on Instagram at SwolMD. You can find me on YouTube at SwolMD Skincare. And I'm going to be answering a ton of questions on Instagram today in my stories. So if you got questions and I didn't get to answer them, then go over to Instagram and ask the questions there. I'm going to go through, I'm going to link to products, and I'm so happy message that I've helped you. Thank you for being here. We can talk about dark spots on the Instagram stories. Thank you guys for all the taps. I really, really hope I've helped you guys. Again, I'm Dr. Dylan Greeney. If you haven't given me a follow, feel free to tap it. I usually drop new skincare videos every single day. And so I'm here to help you. I've been doing it for 3 years. I am not going anywhere. So if this has been great and you've enjoyed it, feel free to give me a follow, tap that screen. And you guys are amazing. No, you guys made the live what it was. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the follow. Tap the screen if you want to follow. I'm going to go over and start answering these Instagram questions. Take some pre-workout, get to the gym, try to stay healthy. Henry, it's great seeing you, buddy. Thanks for hopping on, man. Linda, great to have you here. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, YouTube.